Guys, Wade from 7 p.m. prayer, going to pick Ranger up from over in Oklahoma. So I wanted to stop though on the way and talk to you about the 6th chapter of Luke, where Jesus talks to us about how every tree is known by its fruit. And I know I come back to this a lot, but you can blame my 10 years in Montana running my cherry orchard for that. And it was just, again, staggering to me how every tree, every one of the 1,200 cherry trees I had, still have, got up every morning knowing exactly what it was. It wasn't pondering whether it should try being a peach tree today, or whether it should be a fern, or whether it should be a dog, whatever. It just got up and put every ounce of energy into being the best cherry tree that it could that day. And I learned so much from that, because there was no question as to what that tree was accomplishing. And for you and me as children of God, it should be blatantly obvious what it is that we have to demonstrate as to who we are. And if you look at your life and you imagine, I remember reading one time a thing that was talking about, imagine yourself sitting up on a hill looking down on your day and watching yourself. If you imagine someone else looking at you and having a very difficult time discerning that you're in the family of God, that you're a Christian, you're someone who orients your life around Christ. Because that's what being a Christian is. We've got it so associated to this church, this denomination, that one. It's all about being a follower of Christ, Christ-like. You're a Christian. If you were a Wadian, you would be like me. If you're a Christian, you're like Christ. So do people see Christ in us? And that's what leads me back to prayer, is because Christ emphasized a great deal around the subject of prayer. And that's something that you or I'm on the road right now. I can be praying for people. I can be praying over situations. I have authority as a child of God to change things, to affect change in a way that people that aren't in his family do not have. So do I elect to choose to use that ability, or do I just go through my day listening to my favorite songs? It's not that listening to music is bad. It's just that use the ability that God has given you to the extent that you can in a consistent manner. That's how you function as a child of God. That's how you function as a member of the nobility of Christ. You, as men and women, are princes and princesses in the family of Christ. Christ is your elder brother. He came here and did for us what we could not do for ourselves. And he bought us the ability to do the things that I've been talking about. So apply yourself to prayer. Apply yourself to your life. See the fruit. See if other people can imagine, is this person a Christian? How are they living their life? Where are their values? What's their priorities? Who are their friends like? How do they apply themselves to work? Do you think if Jesus had your job, he'd be applying himself halfway to it, or would he be going all out? So, in terms of your prayer life, one of the things, and I've been emphasizing this for a long time, 7 p.m. prayer. Join us at 7 p.m. And I smile and I have a good time saying it, but it's really, really serious. Christ, again, we take everything he said and we put it into a book. It's 10 or 15 pages. That's the Son of God on this planet, and that's what we've got of his recorded. And he specifically mentioned where 2 or more in one place and where 2 or 3 in another are gathered in my name, there am I also. And he talks about the power we have in praying as a group. So let's not take that lightly. Let's not just kind of hear that and have it go in one ear and out the other. Let's do the best we can with the tools that Jesus gave us, and one of those tools is praying together. So let's pray at 7 p.m. together for the things that matter in your life, the world, your community. Take authority over those situations, because you can. You're not going to take someone's free will away from them, but you can certainly hold back evil effects and challenges that would be there otherwise. And you can surround people, someone you love, have God send his angels to surround them and keep evil from speaking to them. You know, give them the opportunity for God to speak in their life, rather than maybe different entities that have come from the world that don't have their best interest at heart. So I'm going to see you guys at 7 p.m. praying tonight, and you know how much I appreciate you.